Hello there, Aquarius. Last but not least, it's finally your reading. Yay! Anyhow, I was hoping to get your reading done yesterday, but we're here today. Okay, we got some good news here. There's going to be a new beginning. Now, feel free to take a risk with something or someone because the opportunity will present itself, but you don't know how long it's going to last because it is a fire energy. You know, you've got to be quick. You got to act on your instincts. But don't be afraid of something here. And I'm not saying that you will, but there may be a little hesitation, but follow your instincts because it is guiding you right. Now, there may be a passionate opportunity to really create peace and harmony or something really fruitful. So this is a very fertile time for you to get excited about. And that's going to be the secret, is to get excited. Because the altar of air is the Ace of Wands, okay? So this is going to require a lot of energy as well, Aquarius. So make sure you get your rest and you're prepared to take action. All right, now let's continue and see what Spirit wants you to know. And this is for Aquarius and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Separation, flirt, okay? You might be feeling a little longing, okay? Yeah, some of you've dealt with maybe a heartbreak. Perhaps you're separated, from a friend or a lover or a family member. Something has gone on here where we are feeling maybe a little alone. Perhaps you're feeling not so strong spiritually here, and that's okay because we all go through that. Now, there may have been a situation where you had to spend time apart. Now, some of you, there may be some type of separation at play here, whether it's due to, some type of circumstance like work, or perhaps there's just something going on where we have to take a break. Okay, well, flirt. Now, obviously, if you're already involved with someone, you're not going to go out there and do something behind someone's back. But, flirting doesn't necessarily mean being promiscuous, okay? It doesn't mean being easy. It means extending your lighthearted energy to others. So you may have to fight yourself, because you might not feel up to it. But there is something about you having another chance here at a connection, at falling in love, and feeling good and supported. And also a time to be carefree, because we all need that at times, and you need it right now. Okay, so I do sense a water sign and air sign coming through. Express your love. See, you can't hold back. Now, there's some type of new way, new direction, new passion here with the good juju, the altar of fire. So something will present itself if it hasn't already. If you already are, excited, or maybe at the beginning of some type of excitement, keep pursuing that, or someone here. Now, you may have someone right now, you may not, but when the time comes, express your love, or just express your lighthearted energy to others. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be romantic. You could just do a kind gesture, because, there may be something here too where you're meant to receive a kind gesture from someone that can rekindle your faith in the human spirit. Okay? So go ahead and make that romantic gesture or a friendly gesture just to, get a little warmed up, especially if you've been feeling like you've been on a cool down here. All right. Now we do have a new beginning here with someone, so it could be unexpected for some of you. What else for Aquarius? Oh boy, what's this about? The deviant, we got the chaos, we got destruction, we got this is the tower here. So this is bringing us some type of upheaval. You might have already gone through this with the separation. So what's important for Aquarius to know about the tower here? This is chaos and destruction. Through chaos, though, something beautiful is happening here. A new opportunity is being made. So even if you felt like you've had to endure a time of being passionless, I don't know if that's a word, but it sounds good. Passionless or passionateless or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say, Aquarius? Then, you know what? It's coming back, baby. Don't worry. But this may be a situation where you need to, step back and watch something unfold here. Let's get a little bit more. Your strength is being tested. Okay. Now, prepare or don't feel like you have to resist some type of change here. Go with it. This is part of you being free in some way, somehow. And also blasting through fears that may be lying to you. Now, some of you, take it if it resonates, you may be dealing with or have dealt with someone where, you just saw them as a big obstacle or they've become an obstacle. And you're doing all you can or you have to confront the opposition, to confront whatever you need to and not back down. And perhaps there's been a little bit of, fire energy, maybe a little frustration or anger. But calm, cool, collected, and mind over matter is going to win this situation, especially if there's things that are just out of your control, because a tower is an unexpected change. It brings chaos. It destroys anything that is not aligned with something here where you're meant to go towards an opportunity to feel desirable, to go towards something desirable, passionate, a good cause here, in a whole new way. So a way is being made for you. Okay, so which was it, Scorpio? I feel Scorpio's reading may resonate with you too, or you could be now or in the future dealing with someone with Scorpio placements. Okay, because there's something about things being removed here that may cause a problem. So don't worry if something has broken down, because many of you may resonate with this. It could have been a breakup here, a relationship change. Now, figure out what's going on where we are being in a position of having to step back, step aside, and let divine intervention take place and take hold here. Remember, mind over matter. And there's nothing that you can't handle. In fact, you're more than ready. But don't back down from any type of obstacle or opposition, and stay calm during some type of chaos here. This is where your power and strength reside. Now, in the meantime, you're giving into a whole other situation. You're tapping into more. Okay, this is interesting. It's like the face of you over here is really standing guard, being vigilant, being strong-minded, mastering emotions, while underneath all of that. And on this side, we are being loving. We're being understanding as much as we can. And we might need to resist, something where, only take this if it resonates, if you feel, someone's trying to sway you into doing something that you don't want to do. Because some of you, there is an opposition here that you just can't back down from. Now, it doesn't mean you need to confront it in a negative way, but Spirit is saying this is the time where whatever is coming down is just making way for you to be stronger, stand out more, and to reveal what is yours to claim anyways. Because Spirit knows that you have been gifted with something here, and Spirit wants you to continue your journey in a place of great strength, even when your strength is being tested. Because whatever is coming down is allowing you freedom to express something that maybe you've been reserving here, and it just wants to come out. Expressions of passion, kind or romantic gestures, and receiving that as well. Okay, this is what's breaking down anything that has been too much, unfulfilling. You may have also dealt with someone or could be dealing with someone, or perhaps this could be you too, where we just have, a problem of letting go. We might have become too dependent. Now, there may be this thing where, yes, addictions are affecting your romantic life, or maybe giving you a creative block. But this isn't to make you feel bad. This is to make you feel that you are a master of your own destiny here. So, you know, pay attention to the people that you're hanging out with too, because they might be choosing vices right now over, you know, what's, you know, virtue. So start implementing something if you can that's going to be good for you to fill you up. And then you won't run back to doing something here where you don't feel free, right? We don't feel up to it. Let's get a little bit more. I sense Devil card with this. So Capricorn is coming through. The Devil has been coming out quite a bit anyways. So it's not anything to get challenged or triggered by. It's just showing you that something is coming down here, or it has, and it's really causing you freedom. So even if it seems a little uncertain now, and also it could, I mean, depending on your situation, this is a general reading, but it could even make it, you're going to feel all kinds of stuff, you know, like you'll even feel maybe to the point of desperation, you know, like, what's going on? What am I going to do? No, you're going to be fine. This is happening for you, not to you. And whoever doesn't belong on your path, you got to believe that the divine is taking care of that. Oh, I was getting more about this. Oh, look at this. This is a shadow. Yeah, trials and tribulations. You know, your fears most likely are lying to you. I always say fears are an acronym for false experiences appearing real, because we're usually making it up in our mind, trying to predict the future. Okay, so the Moon card, you know, yes, we might, you know, there could be something where if secrets have been bothering you, you know, figure out how you can let it go and have closure. Don't wrap yourself up in feeling bad or guilty or shameful. Now, some of you, you've dealt with someone that has a lot of issues here, and so you've got to give them space. They got to figure something out here. Now, the Moon is also causing one to transform, to go through that metamorphosis process. And so here's all this lightning and fire, the tower is coming down, and you even have the altar of fire. So this is new life out of some type of destruction. You're going to make it through the other side just fine. Mind over matter, especially with the shadow card, which is the Moon card, and that is associated with Pisces. And also I sense Cancer as well. Okay, what else? And the thing too, you know, Aquarius, is we got these issues too, right? So we work in all kinds of different realms. And so there are things like the tower or lightning or some type of outside force that is out of our control, but we have to accept it, right? And so there's something about a meandering pathway here, right? And so it's okay to go along the little twists and curves, because you're being guided through a time of darkness. Yeah, look at that. Choose freedom, conscious connections, the twins. This is the Lovers card. So we're in a place where we are choosing the best thing for our spirit, our mind, and our passions here. You're separated from something or someone in order to come into a union that offers a lot more freedom, stability, and something that, you know, you are creating with another here that really you wouldn't be able to create it unless the two came together. But also this conscious connections. I mean, you got to put this in your own situation because it is a general reading. But yeah, there's something here where maybe we've broken up with someone. We're making a different choice. Okay. Some of you, you've realized something, perhaps maybe an ugly aspect about someone here. And you're choosing freedom because in the long run, no matter what, you will, and it could be quicker than you think, have a choice in love and life. So don't be worried or scared of your todays or your tomorrows. Follow your instincts. Now, there may be someone, if they're not with you right now, that you might be coming across here, because the twins, again, is the lovers, okay? So there most likely will be some type of high attraction, because we're noticing something within one another. And this person can offer a lot of, excitement, as well as you here. Adventure. Some of you might even be moving, maybe not out of a choice. Maybe you had to, or you're going through it. What else? Now just take that if it resonates. We do have fire sign coming through: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Oh my gosh, wow. Okay. Oh my gosh, this isn't good. This probably most likely is not a fun time. It most likely isn't, I know. I know. But you're making the best of it, and that's what I love. And it's going to continue to go in your favor. Don't resist what's changing within you, though, because something is happening that I'm noticing with the shadow card, is that you've let go of a identity, or you've let go of an old self, and you've had to kind of put on a shell. You've had to put on your armor, your spiritual armor, to be protected here. And so, the thing is that you're figuring out now, what do you want to cloak yourself in from this point on? Because it really is about reinventing oneself, honoring that we can't resist and some type of inevitable change with the total disruption, because this is the death card. This is an ending that makes way for the new. Scorpio is coming through. See, Scorpio's here. Leo's here too. Let's get more about the total disruption. You could be causing disruption too, because some of you, you're just on fire here. And you're not backing down. Let's get a little bit more about the total disruption for Aquarius. Oh yeah, you're going to be just fine. Aquarius, something is being I don't know, something, if it hasn't happened yet, is revealing a whole new path for you, one that you didn't expect, but go with it. You're going to have victory. Now, some of you, you may need to just turn your back or your focus off of whatever may be, disruption in your life that you don't have control over. Pick and choose your priorities now. And, don't sway from it. Believe that you are, believe in your decisions here and go with it. There's no obstacle that you can't confront here. In fact, Aquarius, you are or will be a force to be reckoned with. Out of the chaos comes some type of powerful, maybe even a supernatural, blessing here, because I'm all about the supernatural. Cancer is showing up here. So this is all about drive. This is all about not losing, your footing here too. Because yes, I know something happened here where we, lost balance. We lost our footing. But something or someone or you are, you're going towards some type of victory and an important attainment when it comes to achievement of some type of goal. Okay, what else? I love it. You got the ancestral force completion. Yay! Oh, good. Now I can see you, this is also bringing up something where, we really have to be willing. Not all of you, because some of you, you're fine with this. Some of you, you might be having a hard time with some type of closure. Do what you can to have closure with something. But this is, significant about you feeling good about what you've completed here. Your ancestors are coming through, letting you know that they are guarding and guiding you. They're proud of you, and they have banded together to help walk with you to keep moving forward here. Fearless. Yes, you may recognize your fear, but do it anyways. Take time too. When you've reached this place where you can see something has come together, take your time to enjoy it. Because with the ancestral force, you should, if you're not yet, you'll have this to look forward to. You're just going to feel really good. You're going to feel a lot more whole and complete, especially if you felt like you had a hole in the soul here. We're getting filled up. We're being shielded. We're being protected. And we are also stepping into a whole new experience with good juju. So your soul has completed a life cycle journey here. And so you're ready for a new one. It's all about preparation. I think Spirit's just trying to get you to laugh here and get you to, you know, just see some joy right now, because it may have been really hard, you know. And look at this. We got more about this, the circle here, you know. We've a lesson learned, lessons learned. The goddess circle is the wheel of fortune. So again, wow. This is definitely twists and turns on your path. I mean, even look on the shadow card, how the path is winding there. Let's see where the goddess of circle, the wheel of fortune, is going for you, or what Spirit will reveal to us about this goddess of circle. Something and someone, you're ready to explore something, whether it's you know, something that you've always dreamed of, or something that you are just feeling it needs to come out. Don't suppress this. There's someone here. Okay. So you might find yourself having more time with someone if you're already romantically involved, or, you know, for some of you, if you don't resonate with the romance part, it's going to be something creative here and heartfelt. But your feelings are real and worth exploring. So, you know, the angels, your ancestors, I told you, they've banded together here for you to experience something brand new. Honor your feelings. Don't shy away from exploring what's possible either when the time comes. You know, I feel that you're manifesting or attracting, either now or in the near future, someone that offers freedom and space, though, in a way that's whole and balanced. Okay, what else? Especially because you might have felt, you know, smothered here. Some of you, you know what I mean. Sacrifice, self-reflection. We're releasing something here. Oh, yeah. You're sacrificing the need to have it your way. Now, hopefully that doesn't make you upset or challenge you, because I'm not saying you can't have it your way. You're going to have something really good. Don't worry. But again, we got to honor the twists and turns in life, the path that Spirit already knows is available. Yes, something or someone may have been off-putting for some of you, or a situation. Delays, but watch out. Spirit is saying, don't try to put your fingers into this. Okay, if something is, you know, falling apart or being revealed, don't try to put your fingers in it. You know, just watch it. Allow it to show you something. There may be a story to be told here. But you're having your rebirth. Remember, we're talking about metamorphosis. Oh yeah, because I was talking to you. Yeah. You got that. You had that hard shell on, which served you well, because you needed that for protection as you were going through, or are going through, the depths of the dark side of human emotions, the human ego, because we all have it. And there's nothing wrong with exploring it, asking questions, figuring it out. Because the more you start to figure it out within yourself, the more you have control of the light and the dark, just like those sphinx there. Because it's not about suppressing one or the other. It's about fine-tuning where your balance is, and not hiding or being ashamed of the dark side. We all have it. So chill and hang out. In the meantime, look at that. Flirt with life. Flirt with yourself. Go ahead and make a kind or perhaps a romantic gesture. You can't do anything anyways. I mean, really, you're going to have to hang in there. And I just want you to see something too, because, you know, you might think that you've been having to do things on your own, but it's almost like the angels, your guardian, heaven, has purposefully put you in a time of suspension, because something needs to be revealed here. Let's see what's left standing for some of you. Important insights are coming to you, so you don't want to, you know, rush the process. What else? Now, I know it can be hard for some of you Aquarius to hear, like, it can't, you know, you want it to go your way. But again, remember, there's so many avenues, okay, that heaven knows. There's different ways to get things to you too. But sometimes we have to trust too that heaven is looking out for our best interest, because if something or someone is no good, they need to be blasted off of your path, or they're gonna they may get hurt here, even worse. Okay, Father of Water, we got a lot of love. We got a lot of love, but you also are having to maintain a sense of great control when it comes to, you know, self-care, self-compassion, tolerance, okay? Being mindful of not allowing emotions to override a situation. Now, the Father of Water, we're just talking about balance with the Monarch, which is the Chariot here. Smooth sailing. Yes, there's going to be some turbulence in that water, but nothing that you can't handle. And also, I just see something where someone has great love for you, or they will. They could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, not necessarily, but there is a water sign here. Someone that gives off a, you know, whether they're male or female, just kind of gives off a paternal instinct, or they have paternal characteristics here. And yeah, someone who would probably most likely be a good father. Now, just saying, children could be involved for some of you guys, because there's little ones that I'm seeing here, and even twins. So I'm getting something about a hot pursuit here. I definitely see some type of hot pursuit. Let's get more about this Father of Water. Now, Aquarius, if you're feeling lost or need guidance, someone, again, could show up as this Father of Water, male or female. This is someone that really knows how to guide people through a time of maybe turbulence. Maybe you are that person too that can help guide others, because the Father of Water can be a counselor, a healer, or just somebody that's naturally good at guiding others. Anyhow, let's get a little bit more. What's this Father of Water doing? This is the King of Cups. You're calling in your soulmate. Oh, yes. And it's so apparent because you got the twins, which is the lovers. You're calling in your soulmate. So when you're calling in a good soulmate or soulmates, you know, this is life. We got to be willing to, you know, let go of relationships that don't work out for you, right? Or at least have a you know where that relationship resides, right? Whether you want to give a lot of time or energy to it. But your prayers and your affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. And this is the thing, it's like hot pursuit. They're being guided towards you. You're being guided towards them. And there's a lot of love here and a lot of healing. Okay, let's see what else for you. Oh, the matriarch. I love what I see. I see what I love. That's probably what you're going to say. I love what I see and see what I love. And I feel like that's someone's saying that to you, or they will. The Empress is here. So good news. You are fated for good fortune and wealth and stability if you believe it and honor it. Take good care of yourself, Aquarius. Okay, some of you may need to work a little extra hard at taking care of yourself, especially if, you know, you were raised in a family or conditioned to believe that, you know, maybe it's selfish to take time for yourself, or maybe you've seen people working hard or whatever, or put themselves last. Well, no, you're not doing that. You can't. The matriarch is someone who is nurturing the harvest, someone who can provide the right conditions to, have abundance, comfort, the luxuries of life. So be unapologetic too when it comes to being outstanding in something or having things, gifts from heaven, including money, good fortune, love. You're not making excuses for your existence here at all. You're made to be loved and to have love. Now we have to release something, right? So sacrifice the need to control something. And you'll know when you're trying to control something because you're going to start losing patience. So that's when you just kind of back off, enjoy the landscape, enjoy something different, perhaps. What else? Oh, poetic justice, karma. That's why I kept getting this thing about good juju here. What goes around comes around. It's all, the thing is taking the high road in situations, right? Or making the best choice possible from where we're at right now. It all matters. What's going on with this poetic justice? Libra is showing up. We've got karma. This is why the wheel of change is happening too. Trust the path. See, heaven has got something here. Because you have been so obedient. You've been doing so good. Staying so strong here. Spirit is gifting you some type of opportunity, an alignment, and an adjustment. This is like a heavenly adjustment to make things fair and right for you. Trust the path. This is the Hierophant, which is Taurus. Now, there may be something too where, you know what, Aquarius, even if you feel like at times doing something like rebellious, okay? I'm not here to tell you what to do. I love being a rebel. I am one myself, but there are times, though, that we have to not be a rebel. There are times that we need to stick with, learning the way of the land or learning the laws or just standing by tradition for the time being. Yes, you do stick out. You may even stick out like a sore thumb because you are unique, you are indifferent. And this is why Spirit also wants you to appreciate your own uniqueness and why you're different, what sets you apart, because God made you that way. So you're trusting the path, staying obedient here. Now, this is also a time where we have to really use good judgment. We don't want to do things, shortcuts, or doing anything illegal. Okay, not saying that you would, but this is a time where with both of these cards, Aquarius, the energies right now for your best outcome is to just, maybe follow others or don't, rock the boat per se here, right? We don't want to cause a scene. Not saying that you will, because your presence alone causes a scene. I already know that. People just automatically pick up something different about you. So there's a spiritual karmic balance, and there's also a spiritual connection and a meeting or a contract that Spirit is overlooking. Something is sealed, or it will be sealed. What else for Aquarius? You know what, Aquarius? I think you'll resonate with this. Some of you, if you don't, then I just got to say it. Something like maybe you. Okay, it's like, oh my gosh, whether we, the mind, we do this because we're human, but sometimes, and a lot of times, okay, we can create like a self-imprisonment, by maybe staying in a situation way too long or giving too much to the pressures of daily life, maybe pressures of work, pressures of relationships, pressures of financial, whatever. And so sometimes we build this like prison, and it's like heaven is like, release my Aquarius right now. Release my Aquarius right now, Because if you don't, I will. And that's what Spirit is doing. You got to trust something here. God is, God, heaven, a higher power, whatever you believe in, your higher self says, release. This is my judgment. Release. You've served enough time, you see, in a situation. You've served your time. Oh, you've arrived. Oh my God. And I do see something about peace too. Okay. Now with the judgment and the shaman, just doing things orderly and maybe doing things right, taking it a little slow, be willing to learn from others too. There's nothing wrong with that. Because Spirit wants you to feel and understand that you've arrived right where heaven planned. Right where heaven planned. Your persistent patience pays off in beautiful ways, more than one, because you have arrived right where you need to for the divine orchestration to take place. So you have to allow something to unfold naturally, because it's going to, and it has been. All you got to do is be in this place of making good judgment calls here, which I know you can, and I know you do. Sometimes we all as humans make stupid mistakes and we get stupid prizes, and that's okay. Now, I do see for some of you guys, you got to let someone sit on a stupid prize that they won. Either because of mistreatment from you, something had happened, they took the wrong path, whatever it was. Okay? But your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. With a partnership, or something here where we feel equality. And yes, we may need to exercise equanimity in the meantime. Spirit wants you to know that you have arrived right where you need to. And so you don't need to rush anything along. It's working out beautifully, but you do need to take time to bask in something here. Have you noticed everything around you? Or are we just, because we do it. I know I do it sometimes. I'm feeling a little down or blue, and I don't really, it's hard to pull yourself out of looking at fun things or good things or the things that you've worked so hard for. The missing piece will happen for you. Okay, if you feel like you have a missing piece in your world, you're going to get it. Heaven can't help but not hear you. Okay? I mean, it's obvious. It's not only, it's the ancestors too. They hear you. I'm telling you, they are banding together to make something happen for you, to help you. Here you are, beginner's mind, beginner's luck. I was hearing this before I even did your reading. Beginner's mind, beginner's luck. When you pretend or just step aside from knowing anything and just be willing to maybe look at things and life and people with this new set of eyes, you may notice or get more information. So explore other things right now, because I do feel that we might be stuck in a one-way pattern here. That might be hard to break up, or maybe some of you, it's like, someone is just breathing down your neck and it's like, God, trying to breathe here, So explore, and hopefully you don't have someone just breathing on your neck. My God, I hope not, because we need space. And see, this is the thing. This is what heaven is giving you, exactly what you want. Okay, explore. This is a page of swords here. This is you showing up in your new chapter with your new self, okay, your new beginning. What else? And we have inspired action. Okay, this is the thing that I'm seeing. Something that you already have may even just pop up. It's like, a little extra money, or maybe some time. Something will become apparent. You're seeing signs, or you're seeing some type of information, and now we're putting something to use. Something that you may have soaked up as knowledge, you learned about, and now we are taking that and moving forward. But you're moving with a gold pentacle here, which is the beginning of maybe something that could be great and fortunate in the long run. But the thing is right now is taking inspired action, right? Because, you know, we're kind of, woo. We don't want to take action where where you are feeling forced. So, you know, take the time you need to honor yourself, your mood, and your energy levels. But when you start to feel a little, you know, a little fire, a little spark, you know, go with it. Fortune favors you. It's like you went through the fire, you've been putting something through the fire and just refining yourself into a more pure state here. This is pure gold for you. Be willing to learn. I mean, I'm definitely seeing something where you might even get inspired by someone, a friend, a family. Could be something, you know, about this romance where, you know, you're learning more about yourself and another. And I do see great chemistry, great sexual chemistry here. So, you know, feel safe to explore. Okay. All right. What else for Aquarius? As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. And this is where I see that you're having that beginner's mind. You're noticing something new too. So something or someone will have all of your attention. Thank God, right? Because I think we need that. Okay, so you're in the process of, yeah, forgiving and learning. You might have let that go. And remember, we're talking about taking what you've learned and putting it to use. So see, this is what you're doing. This is like the, this card to me is like the judgment card where it's the Phoenix rising. We've resurrected ourselves, right? All that fire, you know, and you got that fire there. And here we've resurrected ourselves literally out of the ground. And there's our new beginning. And it's happy. There's so much life here. So I know it can be hard. You know, there are things that it just, especially if you've had a long history with someone here too. But as you experience, as you experience more love in your present moment, see, this is what we're already doing that. We're at least trying to get into the groove of it, practice it for some of you. Because this is what's going to get the wheel going in your favor too. Because you are meant to experience more time in the present moment instead of harboring maybe hurt, discontentment, resentment, whatever, you know, all of those wonderful things that we may tend to hang on to, but you don't need to. Yeah, you deserve love. You're lovable. You are. You might be questioning that. In fact, with the matriarch, you know, that is really signifying self-care is important. Do not be critical with yourself. Do not look for perfectionism. It doesn't exist. You are perfect the way you are. You're lovable. Now stay focused. I feel that there's something where Spirit is trying to get you to focus on something here too. It's like bullseye. You're just going to hit something on target here. Bullseye. Because I kept getting this thing too. What was something about someone. Oh, hot pursuit. Yeah, hot pursuit. Okay, what else? Oh, yeah. Fortune is looking real good, actually. Okay, your hard work is paying off, and it will. Now, okay, we definitely are going to be taking some type of inspired action towards something maybe even that can give you financial security or an opportunity to have more money. Perhaps maybe a major purchase for some of you, you know, that you've been waiting for. Limitless prosperity. You're remembering something ancient when it comes to your DNA. Your DNA belongs to royalty. I don't care if you've gone through your family tree and there was no royalty. I'm talking about heavenly royalty here. You recognize luxury in a way that fits you because you are the emperor or the empress. And the only thing that you could do to push this away is not feeling worthy or not feeling lovable. This is why it's so important to have a healthy sense of self-respect for ourselves, right? Not in a way where it's conceited and prideful, where it's a turnoff, but one where we are, wow, okay. Demanding respect, teaching others how to respect you too. Good fortune, really good. Good news about money. I mean, good news about a new opportunity here to become available for you, even if everything may have crashed down. Because some of you, yes, it was incredible what happened. Okay, what else? Take charge, creature of earth. So you're taking charge of every aspect of your life. And this is what's building you so much good fortune. Don't sit around and wait for someone or someone. Now, I know that can be hard, you know. Maybe we don't want to do something alone. Maybe we're waiting for something, but waiting is only going to cause, you know, maybe more suffering because we are resisting some type of instinctual action to take. Now, we do have a guardian angel that is looking over you and a good friend, but this is a reliable and steady path. So slow and steady wins the race. And pay attention to things here too, because, you know, with the creature of earth, something may have stopped you in your tracks, but you have enough resources, intelligence, support to either maneuver around it or go through it. But the good thing is you're carrying the resources that you need to continue to provide you even further. What else? Yeah, oh my God, you got the patriarch and the matriarch. Some of you may have done some major family healing too. See, unapologetic. This is just really signifying that even if you had or have to confront maybe an over-dominating or overpowering person or people, Spirit does not, you don't have to, you don't have to like start a fight or anything, but Spirit doesn't want you to back down. You know, stand up straight and get your power, take your power, own your power, and be unapologetic about who and what you deserve and where you're standing your ground. Because with the matriarch and the patriarch, this is a royal inheritance of some kind of comfort in life. And if you are, really stressed and worried about something, your fears are lying to you. You're far more stable and secure than you realize. And your arteries and your bones remember the royalty in your DNA. Okay? It's coming. If you're not sitting pretty yet, know slow and steady wins the race, and it's coming. Also, here's a divine partnership too. You got the divine masculine and the feminine. It's the right match. It's the right match. This is why you got to trust heaven. You got to trust the path. It's fair. It's right. It's good. What else? Nope, that is it. Okay, so Aquarius, let's find out how Spirit is currently helping you that you need to be aware of. How is Spirit helping Aquarius currently? Mother of Fire, shine and rise. Okay. You too, Aquarius, is someone that is a natural knockout, standout. There's a magnetic aura around you that is natural, okay? Because it, thanks to your wonderful ancestors, okay, that you've inherited. You've inherited something in your DNA from the ancient ones here that make you stand out, that make you attractive, that makes you a force to be reckoned with. And yes, there are going to be haters, okay? Let the haters hate. Let the haters hate, because you're not giving a flying F. Excuse my language, but I didn't really say the F word, so I don't know why I said excuse my language, but I really wanted to. Sometimes it just feels good to cuss, but anyhow. Spirit is helping you rise and shine, or shine and rise. I was just talking about the phoenix rising, right? Going through the fire here, becoming, or you are unstoppable. You got a lot of influence, or you will. So this is a great opportunity to utilize you know, your charisma, your passion, your influence right now to do what it is that you want. This is the Queen of Wands. This is fire sign coming through. But pretty much we are a force to be reckoned with, and we're a powerhouse. And we can't help but be strong, be attractive in our own right, because you carry and exude an energy about you. I'm not talking about superficial stuff, okay? I'm talking about you, your energy, your aura, the essence of you. And yes, Spirit may be bringing you a great person here that is only going to continue to support you. You know, someone that believes in you. Now, let's find out, before we end the reading, let's find out what the universe is blessing you with, Aquarius. What is the universe blessing Aquarius with? Because the universe is right here. I'm just showing you where it's right here. That goddess of circle. Just saying, whoa, whoa. Look at that. Father God, radical truth. Oh, guess what? This is so good. And highly sensitive. Yes, okay. The universe is blessing you with truth. Now, if you've been confused or if there's been lies around you, well, this may be that destruction where the falseness, the fakeness, the lies come all crashing down in your favor, okay? Because this is a blessing that the universe is blessing you with, the gift to see like God, to see like spirit here, radical truth. So lies, or I should say, you cannot be deceived. And this is a gift. And this may be a new beginning of, you know, understanding your sensitivities, your intuition, your psychic abilities, what you pick up on. Now, the other thing that the universe is blessing you with too is not only radical truth and honoring your sensitivities, but truth in some type of brand new beginning and emotional fulfillment here, where you can just have fun and be yourself and be inspired and be in love. Why not? So I hope that this was helpful for you. Love and light. Take care.